What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Guys, it's been a minute. I'm happy to be back with you guys. It is literally so hot. My head is sweating. I'm gross, but there's something that I need to check out today. Shout out my boy on Instagram. He's a subscriber and he follows me on Instagram, Oscar. He hit me up about the 2021 Indigenous round jerseys, and he was actually kind enough to get a picture of each and every single one and send them my way on Instagram. So what I'm going to be doing today is reacting to these for the first ever time. You guys know I love a good jersey. And you might notice what I'm wearing right now is my very own Indigenous round jersey. If you've watched the channel at all, you know my boy James has been steady hooking me up from down under. He sent me this Indigenous round Western Bulldogs Guernsey. James, I can't thank you enough, man. I'm not sure if this is from this year or previous year. I guess we'll probably see if West Coast is included in this list. But either way, guys, without any further ado, let's get into this reaction. Not a video reaction this time, but hey, I'm excited to check these out. First things first, Adelaide Crows. So it looks like we have a nice little crow foot. We have a feather, which is pretty sick. The feather coming out the top. In general, guys, I always really like the Adelaide Crows color palette. I think it looks really nice. I think their jerseys are really well designed. They catch your eye, and I don't think this is any different. This is a really nice looking jersey. The back just says Optus. It's probably one of the sponsors. And yeah, that's sick. On to the next one. We have the Brisbane Lions. Let's see. So we have some poppies in there. We have some, looks like sea turtles, some suns, some, ooh, what is it called? Boomerang. A couple boomerangs on the bottom, but still a kind of formal, classy looking blue top on it. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, this is also a really sick Guernsey. Which one do I like more out of this one and the last one? Probably the first one. I probably like the Crows one the most. So far. I mean, we've done two. And next, guys, let's check out the Melbourne Demons. I didn't even know that the Melbourne Demons was a team. Are they new? Like, are they just, do they not have many superstars? I literally have not even heard of them a single time before. That said, though, their Guernseys are sick. It almost looks like a good tattoo sleeve. You know, you could copy and paste that onto a sleeve and that would look sick. The colors are amazing. I'm definitely a big fan of this. This one might be my favorite so far. That said, I really do like the Crows. All right, next we have the North Melbourne Kangaroos, which, guys, I messed with this Guernsey. It was a big thing that went around my high school in America in maybe 2016. There was a video on Instagram of a kangaroo, and everyone was just blown away by how muscular they are. They're so built. And you can see the muscularity of these kangaroos in their silhouette on this Guernsey. Other than that, there's a large circle that has, you know, a sort of tribal look to it with a footprint in the middle. I can only imagine that is a kangaroo footprint. I've never seen a kangaroo footprint before, but I really like this one. I like the color, and I really like the design of it, and the kangaroos are awesome. This is either number 1 or number 2 on my list so far. Next, guys, we have the Sydney Swans, home of Buddy Franklin, I believe. Buddy Franklin plays for the Sydney Swans. And guys, this is gorgeous. It's kind of weird, but it's also kind of really cool how, you know, there's the white right above the swan, and then they negative that immediately, so it's the red with the white dots. I think it's really cool. It is very busy. It's as busy as the Demons jersey, but I mean, I like it. I think it's sick. I should have been rating these out of 10 so far. I think I'm gonna start rating them out of 10 from now on. All right, guys. Now we have the Greater Western Sydney Giants. It's interesting to see what they will do. It's a very, very plain kit. It's a very plain Guernsey. It looks like they have incorporated some, I believe they're monitor lizards. I don't know if that's what they're actually called in Australia, but I believe that's what they're referred to in America, where they aren't. I'm not sure what the shape on the front is. Is that a G with tribal patterns inside? Let me know, guys. And then the back of it looks sick with the sort of tribal markings and the geometry and the shapes. I like the little handprints in there. Next, guys, we have the Carlton Blues, and I really, really like this Guernsey. However, it's, oh shit, I forgot to rate. The last one I'll give a 5 out of 10. This one, the Carlton Blues, I will probably give a 6 out of 10, slightly above. I'm not trying to be harsh, I'm just trying to set the standard low so that I have space to improve. But I feel like this one isn't that different from their regular jersey. I feel like they definitely have added some sauciness down the sides and on the shoulders. I really like the flowers on the shoulders. Yeah, it really doesn't cover all that much. It's also kind of plain. So yeah, 6 out of 10. Next, guys, we have the Richmond Tigers. Like I said, I've never seen these before, and right off the bat, I love this Guernsey. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't know if this is supposed to represent anything or if it's like, I'm like trying to look at it from further away to see if it ends up presenting itself as something, but I really can't tell. It is visually and aesthetically pleasing. The colors are nice. The black Guernsey with the yellow lines going on either side of it are very stark and contrasted, and I like that a lot. I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. And here's the back of it. I'm noticing a lot of dual handprints, like so. I don't know if that is a symbol for anything or if that is just coincidental. Let me know down in the comments, guys, if you've made it to this point in the video. I think we're probably about halfway through, maybe a little further. But either way, let's stick with it. I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Next, guys, we have the Essendon Bombers, which is a team that I'm definitely a fan of because one of my subscribers has actually sent me an Essendon Guernsey, and I feel like it's a former... Oh no, it's the Anzac Day Guernsey with the poppies on it, replacing the red sash. Guys, I already have like collector's item AFL Guernseys. I love you guys. I appreciate you all so much. Either way, let's check out this Bombers Guernsey. I mean, off the bat, it's amazing. I didn't know that Under Armour was part of the AFL. I didn't know that they made Guernseys. I bet they make boots that players probably wear too. But this is sick. They still have the kind of sash type aesthetic with it, only this time it's got a beautiful feather going down it. I'm not quite sure what this little thing on the bottom right, at least the bottom right of our screen, it would be on the bottom left if they were wearing it. Once again, another handprint with some dots that give a tribal vibe underneath. And I'm not quite, like I said, I'm not sure what that thing on the bottom right is. It might be a bird, but it also kind of looks like a hand coming off the side. I'm not sure. I'm gonna give this one also an 8 out of 10. I really like it. Oh, it's like the bird is a hand, but there's also a hand behind the bird. All right, guys, West Coast Eagles. I don't know if it's just that this big manly man is rocking it hard as hell, or if I just genuinely really like this. I think blue and the kind of electric yellow go really well together as colors. Once again, I'm not quite positive what the shapes incorporated in it are. It looks like there's a snake head. I really like the kind of, I don't even know. It almost looks like something a pharaoh would wear, like a shoulder dress. But obviously it's on the Guernsey, the yellow shape going on the shoulders. I think that's really cool. The snake in the middle, it looks like the snake's tail is on the other side, so I'm only assuming it wraps around the jersey, and the branding is Hungry Jack's. That's probably a fast food place, but either way, or I'm sorry, the sponsor is. Either way, I really like this. I hate to give 3 in a row, but I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 because I really like the color palette. I like the shapes on it. The shoulder thing is really cool. It kind of like, I don't know, it creates a little cradle type vibe. And yeah, sick Guernsey. On to the next one, guys. We are on the Port Adelaide Power. This is a very, I was going to say it's simple, but that's not true because it is super complex, but they make it look simple. So you have these, green, gray, white, kind of teal circular shapes. And then you have what looks like a silhouette of a kangaroo. And are those kangaroo tracks? Once again, those kind of like, I don't really know. That looks like there's a silhouette of another animal on the bottom right. I'm not quite positive what that is. Let me know if you all know. But, and then there are the same shapes as the middle of the Guernsey on the bottom, only they're in totally contrasting colors, and I really like that. Super aesthetically pleasing. For some reason, though, on the back of the Guernsey, the circles are back to the kind of blue, teal, white color palette, which I don't really like. I feel like they should have kept the red that's on the front on the bottom and wrapped it around the back. That said, what do I know? I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. All right, guys, next to the Collingwood Magpies, probably the most hated Guernsey on the list, and it's very simple. It is your run-of-the-mill Collingwood pinstripes. Is it technically pinstripes if they're that thick? I don't know. Let me know. Either way, your run-of-the-mill Collingwood pinstripes. It looks like there's some kind of tribal, really cool, fluid texture behind it that, you know, adds a whole layer of just visual aesthetic to it. And 2 magpies flying on the front. I like the look of the flight of the magpies. I think that's pretty cool. Either way, I'm gonna give this one a 7 because lack of creativity a little bit, or lack of originality at least, but they still did a good job. You know, how can you go wrong if you go with damn near what your regular Guernsey is? Next, guys, we have the Fremantle Dockers, and this is one of the coolest ones yet. I don't exactly know what I'm looking at. The 2 purple things in the middle. It could be some sort of weapon, or it could be a bone, or it could be a alien foot. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at. And the thing that is on the kind of belly area almost looks like a dream catcher. It probably isn't, but you know, it's a gorgeous image and it looks really nice. The color palette of this is maybe my favorite so far. And once again, I really like the 3 white stripes that are, you know, made of these geometrical shapes. That's probably what I like the most out of any of these Guernseys, is just how they're shaped, or the amount of shapes and the amount of complexity that goes into the designs on them. I think is really nice. Oh, and then you have a big line of guys wearing numbers on their back, and maybe some sort of bird silhouette on the top. I'm not quite sure. If you guys, once again, have made it to this point in the video, let me know what that is, because it looks like something, but I can't put my finger on it. This one I'm going to give an 8.5 out of 10 because I really, really like the colors. Next, guys, heyo! Do you see that? Hold on. I know you see that. I know you see that. James, shout out to you, my friend, once again. You've hooked me up. What an amazing gift. The Western Bulldogs, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10, Guernsey. This shit's sick, guys. On to the next, Geelong Cats. I know that they have the kind of navy blue white color palette, kind of sticking with the same thing. They have some really cool kind of lines coming across that go at, you know, they vary at different frequencies, I guess you would call that. Looks a bit like a coastline, if I'm being honest. It looks a bit like a coastline with, you know, the waves coming in and out, but it is very pretty. Once again, the shapes at the bottom and the kind of exploding white dots on the bottom right are really nice looking. There's a bird on it, it looks like. 6 out of 10. All right, the Hawthorn Hawks. This is really nice. This is, and it's made by Adidas, but it's very, very visually appealing. I think they both work in that context, but either way, dark brown and bright yellow go very well together. Add some white little flowery dots in there with a boomerang on what looks like the sternum area. And I mean, this is sick. This is really nice. I don't really know how to break it down for you guys other than say it's very nice, and I will give it a 7.5 out of 10. Gold Coast Suns. I really, really like the turtle just under the AFL logo. The massive GC kind of throws it off for me. I feel like you could do something slightly more creative with the kind of tribal, indigenous type play on that. That said, though, there's a massive mandala looking thing on kind of the side of it, on the oblique area, and a big snake head coming off. I do really like the colors on this, and there's another turtle on the back of the jersey, so I'm going to give it a 7. The St. Kilda Saints are, is this the last one? I'm not sure. Yeah, the last one are the St. Kilda Saints, and I think they're sticking with a pretty similar color palette to their first jersey, with the red, white, and black stripes. If I'm being 100% honest, it kind of looks like some bloodsheds going on here. If you look at the white, there are, you know, blotches of red that look a little bit like blood. I don't know if that signifies anything. Nice little Deliveroo brand deal, which is a good brand deal for sure. I think Deliveroo is probably the best delivery service in the world when it comes to food. Either way, Are these birds on here? Are they magpies? Are they crows? I don't think crows have a white belly, but let me know who that is or what that is, and also let me know who the person, the silhouette, black silhouette of a human is on the bottom left of the jersey, because looks pretty cool, but I don't know who it is. Other than that, I really do like how they put the colors together. The back of it looks cool. Once again, the hand theme re-popping up, and I would like you guys to tell me about that. Either way, guys, I'm going to finish this one off with a 7 out of 10. So I do believe my favorite Guernsey in this lot was the Bulldogs, but out of the ones that I'm not totally biased for, I believe it was the Fremantle Dockers off the top of my head. I really liked the purple, and I thought it looked really nice. Either way, guys, if you've made it to this point in the video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Leave down below what your favorite is, or just, your favorite players, anything, because I'm getting back into, reacting to some AFL, and I would really like you guys to be suggesting the videos to me as always. Either way, guys, I appreciate you so much, especially if you've made it to this point in the video. I know videos have been a bit choppy here and there lately. I appreciate you all, I love you all, and be sure to comment down below which your favorite Guernsey is. Oscar, shout out to you. Thank you for the Instagram messages and everything. If you want to follow me on Instagram or message me anything, all the links are in the description. I appreciate you all, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!